playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
How about this? These guys aren't wasting any time. They told us in our production meeting that they were going to be aggressive, take some shots downfield, but I didn't know they'd open the game like this, especially in a playoff, this much on the line. So it's second down and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. It's a toss play to the right. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line when they're running back.
He's in the clear. At the 30 now. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Coming up, second down and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap to the air. It's Carney. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver, so it's the instincts and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. QB keeper all the way. Touchdown, Florida, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. to start this playoff game with a pass. With the catch, it's Lyle.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And a handoff as they run the counter play. The Hurricanes are going to keep this drive rolling.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. The shotgun handoff here. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Anderson. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Takes the toss and heads left. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Defense swarms them on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. A quick juke. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here in the opening possession. Like to have that one back. It's going to bring up fourth down. The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. And they'll just down it right here. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game. They can move right down the field for a touchdown. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking to pass. It's Carney. Pressure is coming. Makes the catch. It's Lewis. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Crucial third down play after that completion. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle made after a solid gain will spark the ball to 31.
Third down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
And the Gators have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Bennett.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
A completion makes it second and short. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. He keeps it on a design run. Looks for first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. The Gators pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Carney. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Incompletion makes it second down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one falls incomplete. That'll do it for quarter number one. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. The Gators will send the punt team onto the field. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They came up empty in the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. That's reeled in. It's Hodges.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
A completion makes it second down. Toss play, runner moving left. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Go at the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge, but I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Anderson. Finds his man. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
The Canes will line up here on first down and goal. Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the point after is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Gators offense retakes the field. Some positive signs in the last drive. They moved the ball, but eventually stalled. Came up empty. Bringing pressure. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. To throw, it's Carney. A deep shot to the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? A pop pass on the jet sweep. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Here's the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Canes looking to take advantage of this red zone trap. Dropping back, it's Anderson. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Red zone stop. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. This will be a 35-yard attempt. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Back to pass. It's Carney. He's running out of time here. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
And he drops it. Can you believe it?
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down of the 47.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Now, with the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gators. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Going after, not right through. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Scanning the field, it's Anderson. A deep shot right down the middle. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Over the middle. It's Lewis. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So, with only a few seconds left on the half, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 4 after the miss. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Bringing it out, it's Carr. And he's brought down at the 16, looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Miami.
Fire to the right side, complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. The 10, touchdown, Hurricanes, to put them on top now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT puts him on 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. To the air, it's Carney. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And they don't block the defensive end who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Florida.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Catch made, but the defense gobbles them up for just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
I mean, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27 to see if the defense brings the blitz. Looking to pass, it's Anderson. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but a hit to set up the offense at the 35.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Fights through a tackle. They get him down to the Jr. with an excellent run there.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Headed for the end zone. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
The Gators will line up now. It's 1st and goal. As a design quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Looking to pass this time. On the move now. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
If you're going to throw the ball this close to your own goal line, you got to go to the quick game to get the ball out fast to give your quarterback a chance. Otherwise, consider running the football. Something different from sitting back and holding the ball and giving the defense a chance to come up with a big sack.
Here comes 3rd and goal, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. This will be a challenge. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
He got it. The field goal's good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Grab behind the line. It's Smile. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
They get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
2nd down after that short completion. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down at the 17.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Getting set. It's second down. Throwing up play action. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made at the 23 as he gains some important breathing room.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Looking for the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker, so let's check out that. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. Penalty makes it first and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On first down, it's play action. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Second down play coming up. To throw, it's Kearney. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver makes the catch. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Back on the field. That costly red zone interception last time. Let's see if they can recover from that error. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his back. Pulls it in. It's Lyle. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out in the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Back to pass. It's Anderson. Caught over the middle. It's Hodges. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking to scramble. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Important second down play coming up. Back to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Lyle. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
They'll bring him down after a short game. Moves the football inside the 5. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Nowhere to run. Up to Allen for no gain.
Man, this defense just keeps coming up with plays. That's a third stop in a row here inside the 10-yard line to get us to fourth and goal. You look at that scoreboard, you need points on the board. I don't think a field goal is going to help you at this point in the game. You got to put a touchdown up on the board, call your best play, and go out and execute.
Dropping back, it's Anderson. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Chris, this is a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
Oh, he missed it. It's no good, and they still trail by a point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The Gators offense retakes the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Working clock with the ground game. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Bennett.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations, and they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Zero hesitation that time. We just got it, put it out to the right flat. Unfortunately, it falls incomplete.
Here we go now, a crucial play for both sides. They'll set up at 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Carney. Caught near the sticks, it's Wilson. And that is a first down gain, moves the ball to the 40. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Gators pick up enough yardage for a first down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
By the quarterback. Loses 3. Second down coming up.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? It's a toss to the left side. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Now they try to run it here on 2nd down, unable to get the first down. Now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, and the Wolfpack is gathering and starting to howl in Carter Finley Stadium as they are ready to see NC State go to work. A Big Ten showdown is coming. Conference implications of... Looking for room. It's Valentine. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the snap, it's Valentine. Breaks into the open. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. At midfield, he's got room. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
On the direct snap, it's Yates. Oh, better look out. There he goes to the right. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Illini. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Hands it off. Got room to work. Past the first down marker and still running. Racing down the left side. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. The give on the inside. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Look out, he's got room. There he goes. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. That's the end of the period. It's Illinois with the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll give it to the back. At the 35, he's got room. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D-coordinate.
Into the secondary on the right. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them outflanked with the Wildcat.
Yeah, this offense has had their way with this defense, and they've had a lot of success. And I tell you what, if this defense wants any chance of coming back, they better get physical and stop the run, because right now, this offense is having their way.
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw, it's Dobbs. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the direct snap, it's Valentine. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Turning it on. The 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Illini. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The give to the tailback. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Raleigh has given us a fun first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Looking for space. It's Valentine. Got enough for the first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield, it's Dobbs. It's complete. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. If they're going to keep covering him like that, they're just going to keep going to him.
Yeah, and it's so hard because you want to stay back and take away the weapons outside to the wide receivers, but when this guy's going to be able to catch the football and he makes plays like this, now I'm going to have to maybe go play more man, bring a guy to him, and not let him get those open touches.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around, and this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. fourth down. They'll throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Looking for space. It's Valentine.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Direct snap. It's Valentine. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been eating them alive all game long. Finally, though, David, you wonder if the defense has been able to make some adjustments, find something positive to help slow this guy down.
Hey, baby steps, right? That's a tackle for a loss. I know he's got over $100 on the game, but this defense is definitely going to have to be more aggressive, commit more guys to stopping that bad man.
That's the end of the quarter, and Illinois has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Back to the ground game on the left.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Wide open space, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Illinois! The Illinois offense returns to the field. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Finding an escape route. They found a little running room out of the Wildcats, still short of the first down marker.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Creates a little space. There he goes. Powers through. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Valentine. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and to keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load.
He'll take a shot. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield, and created the negative play.
Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately.
That's a nice job by this defense, getting in the backfield quick. They got in there so fast, anticipating pass on 3rd and long, but they reacted so well to the run.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution.